Before we begin, this is the last chance to change Mike's looks. Nope, nope, nope. He's hot. Mike, stop beating around the bush and just spit it out already. Carver, he's involved with some dangerous people. How dangerous? More dangerous than you could imagine. He's involved with the mob. Milton is one of the leaders. What? People have gotten seriously hurt for standing in his way, Eva. Getting involved with Carver Stinson can get you killed. What? No, I can't believe this. Believe it. Who are these people anyway? What type of power do they have? Lots of power. They have been running Hollywood from behind the scenes since the beginning. They handpick some of the biggest stars, pull strings to make them big. In return, these celebs let the mob use them to import and export drugs internationally. They make billions of dollars off these deals. It's like selling your soul to the devil. You mean all of the celebs are involved in mob, like Yasmin, Carmela? No, not all of them. Only a handful are involved. I don't think he's going to be that bad. At least he's better than Carver. Everybody knows of this group, but only if you actually know who is behind everything and who's involved. How do you know all of this, Mike? Carver and I are good friends. I'm not a part of them, but I know more than I want to know. I'm expected to do favors for them and keep my mouth shut. There are basically three groups here. One, those who don't know anything about it or have only heard rumors of it. Like you. Like Yasmin and Carmela. Right. Two, those who know about it but can't do anything to stop them. Like you. Yep. And Stephanie. Stephanie knows? Why didn't she warn me? Of course she knows. She works for him. But do you really expect her to do something as dangerous as warn you? No, I guess not. I guess the best thing she could do was throw hints at me. 3. Those who are involved in it. Like Carver. And Molly. Molly? She is his agent. She'd have to be more involved. Of course, that makes sense. How could Carver get caught up in all of this? Easy. Opportunity. Carver's father is part of the mob too. One of the powerful ones running things. He gave him fame in exchange for doing their dirty work. But Carver was messing things up. He let his fame get to his head and start crushing his image. This movie deal he has been trying to get would allow the mob to smuggle a ridiculous amount of drugs out of the movie's location and provide the mob with a new drug connection. If he'd lost that movie deal, they might have killed him. But you came along, and I gave him a chance at getting it back. So these are dangerous people, Eva. You can't do anything to mess up this deal. You have to do what you can to make sure his image is saved and he gets it. What if I don't? What if he doesn't get it? Milton has ways of getting rid of people who disappoint him. How? Mysterious Case, Joe Phillips, Whitney Mason. Any of them ring a bell to you? Didn't they die? 2 of them. And you're telling me it's because of the mob? Under Milton's orders. Tell me more about them. I would have to explain each one to you. Okay. Mysterious Case, the rapper. I remember what happened to him. Found dead in an alley in the south side. The media said it was drug overdose. That's what the media said, but it wasn't a drug overdose. I knew Case never did drugs a day in his life. What happened then? He was murdered. Mysterious Case was murdered? Why? He got in the way. You have heard of Chrome Fire, right? Who hasn't? He's one of the hottest rappers around right now. Are you saying he's with the mob? Yep. He was vying for a spot on the tour in France with Kelly Sharp, the pop star. Milton was planning on making a new drug connection there through Chrome Fire. But Kelly wanted Mysterious Case on the tour instead. Mr. Milton doesn't like it when you mess with his money. Mysterious Case was in the way, so Milton had him taken care of. Made it look like an overdose so nobody would question anything. With Mysterious Case out of the way, Chrome Fire got the tour spot. He's in France now. Setting up connections for Milton. I had no idea. Of course you wouldn't. Nobody really knows the truth. Okay, yes, I need to know a little more. Joe Phillips, the country singer. I think I remembered what happened to him too. He was found hanging from. Okay, media said it was suicide. It wasn't suicide. Joe was an informant to the police department. He was talking to Detective Carson and only one of the only clean cops I know of. How do you know he's clean for sure? I just do, okay. Anyway, Joe was caught talking to the police. Of course, Milton found out. So he had him killed and made it look like a suicide. Without Joe, Detective Carson lost everything he had against Milton. And Milton and the mob are free to do what they want. Yes. Yes, I need to little more. Whitney Mason, the pop star. Whitney Mason, the pop star, the sweetheart. She was Melanie's major rival. I remember, before she had a major breakdown. She shaved all of her hair off, put on some crazy, strange clothes, and went completely crazy. She came out on stage at one of her concerts and completely lost it. Her breakdown was on the news for weeks. Wasn't it a bad LSD trip? Something like that. This is someone who got directly in Carver's way. Melanie and Whitney were big rivals. Kind of like Melanie and Yasmin. No, much worse. They absolutely hated each other. They each wanted the title of America's sweetheart. And Whitney tried to play dirty with Melanie. Whitney hired somebody to hack into Carver's phone and found some scandalous pictures and videos of Melanie. This would have ruined Melanie's squeaky clean image and messed up Carver's image in the process. Right? But she wasn't smart about it. Instead of just leaking the footage, she went to Carver and Melanie and gloated. She tried to blackmail Melanie into backing down, but she had no idea who she was dealing with. So are you saying Melanie is a part of this too? Nope. Melanie isn't a part of mob, but she just benefited from Carver's involvement while they were together. Of course, Carver told Milton about it. Milton didn't want to just kill Whitney. He wanted to send his message to all other celebrities. So he had somebody slip a dangerous combination of hallucinogens in her pre-concert tea. The hallucinogens messed up her pretty bad. Completely trashed her reputation. Now she's at a rehab center. Whenever she comes out, the only gigs she'll be able to get are trashy celeb reality shows. Whitney is a perfect example of what can happen when you get in Carver's way. I never thought Carver would be part of something so ruthless. Carver's not the same little kid you grew up with. Nah, I think I'm done. I think I've heard enough for now. This is also overwhelming. I just thought you deserved to know. Why isn't anybody doing anything about this? Why can't anybody go to the police? Are you kidding? Half of the police force and officials are bought by the mob. The ones that aren't end up dead. The only one I know that we can trust is Detective Carson. The one who was talking to Joe Phillips before he was murdered? Yeah. But how do you know Detective Carson isn't working for the mob too? Maybe he ratted out Joe. I don't know. So there's nobody to trust. No. All we can do is do our jobs and hope we don't cross Milton or Carver. There has to be something more we can do. My old magazine office is in this building. My old boss has so many connections that I bet he could help me. No, I don't think I can do this. Yes, you can, Eva. I've been doing it for years. All you have to do is be careful. Oh, come on, girl. Be grateful that he told you at least. I'm glad that you did. I was reckless by sleeping with you. And the other day I got in an argument with Carver about being out with another man. My ignorance could get us both killed. So thank you for telling me. Mike, I'm scared. Hug her. Come on, Mike. Don't be. You're going to get this. Mike's arms feel so good, so comforting. I know we can never really be together, but I just want to kiss him one last time. What should I do? Okay, come on, kiss him. There's never and never a last time. Eva, what are you doing? I'm already here with you. I just want to kiss you one last time. One last time. I doubt it will be last time. You kiss passionately, not wanting to let each other go. His lips drift down to your neck, up to your ear. You sigh. His kisses intensify as you wrap your arms around his neck, pulling yourself closer into the warmth of his body. Mr. Freeman? My assistant's paging me. Hold on. Yeah, Kelly, what's up? Milton Colson is here to see you. Okay, tell him I'll be ready in 5 minutes. So, Mr. Colson waits for nobody. He's already on his way up to your office. This is going to be troublesome.